tryna spin the narrative. She wanna act like I'm crazy. I got released from the asylum, so goddamn I got money. She tryna spin the narrative. She wanna act like I'm crazy. I got released from the asylum, so goddamn I got money. They said they sent the Reaper, so I sent mine. Except mine's a lady. Hey, Lady Reaper came to take your soul. Meetings went left, can't decide up on or go. She the type to come and show you how it's done. The content went from drama to the whole chat having fun. We ran up all these views up, she go get it done. Lady Reaper took you out the vibe and show you what's behold. Don't you dare try to walk outside, man, it's getting cold. From the fact that Asylum made it off the court. Lolcow, this the Lolcow Wonderland. Asylum and Lady Reaper came to turn up again. Check the clock, then check it again. Asylum come, you ain't standing a chance. Content, breaking in the dance. The mob said don't be afraid. I got options, but I'm here to stay. Mom said jump, don't be afraid. Hop off the porch, I'ma be mad. We came from the gutters in a wonderland. Asylum the man, don't you understand? Talk too fast and he take your hand. This the live stream where we take a stand. Two against y'all when we fight for fans. Middle finger up to the government. We hate the other side, so it's them who's gonna face the punishment. God won't judge us, but we'll judge her with his covenant. Had so many issues, I had a ton of it. She tryna spin a narrative. She wanna act like I'm crazy. I got released from the asylum, so goddamn I got money. She tryna spin a narrative. She wanna act like I'm crazy. I got released from the asylum, so goddamn I got money.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to Lolcow Asylum. My name is Asylum, and that's how this goes. Well, welcome. So happy that you're here. We are streaming on a lot of different platforms tonight. I'm excited. We are streaming almost on every platform that bloody exists. So, let me pull up. There's that. All right, here we go. Well, we'll see how this goes. I actually need to move this. Actually, I can keep that up. We're good. All right. So, what's tonight's live? Well, we're going to cover quite a bit. We're going to cover the Chillary Hatred drama, of course, and then the Xylie leaving the LCU. But we also have a few other things. I want to cover kind of what's going on currently in the LCU. He made an announcement the other day, something about that Beast Circuit is only allowed to go live now on weekends. I find that hard. Listen, Keem. I'm not a... I'll lower my microphone because it seems like it's quite loud. Like, I understand it's your business and all. I truly do understand that. But here's the thing. YouTube already takes 30% of what these hosts make in revenue. Then you take 50% of what these hosts make. So that leaves 50%. For a show like, let's say, what the hell is that name? Glass, right? You have two hosts. So that gives them 25% each. If they only make $120 a stream, guys, that's not much. Not much at all. You know, it's kind of ridiculous. You know, context is basically, they said, you know, I liked weekend streaming, but forcing it kind of takes the fun out of it. And that's 110%. It, you know, oh, don't worry, reaction, we're going to get to it. I have the clip, my friend. I have the clip. Where he shuts down Glasses live. You know, yesterday they went live on Alpha and they were saying, oh, you know, this is fucking ridiculous. Which it is 110%. And then Keem, in his emphasis of wisdom, let freaking Phantom out of his contract. Because Phantom's like, well, let me on my contract. And he's like, done. You know? What's up, Kate? Guys, I want to thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for those that are in the chat and kind of keeping me. Give me 1 second. I need to swap channels. Let me go. This, it might black screen for you guys and I'll fix it. Just give me a second, okay? Two seconds, guys. I know. I apologize. I'm almost there. Here I am. Don't worry. I didn't go anywhere. I'm still here. Look at that. Still here. Still here. All right. So, where was I at? Oh, so he let him out of his contract, which, I mean, listen, if I was Phantom, I'd be like, later, dude. You know, I'm sorry, but like, you're not, if I'm not invested, right? For instance, all right, both Lolcow Asylum and Misfits Mafia, I am invested in those communities, right? I'm there to help. I'm there to, you know, hey, what's up, Twisted, Lady Reaper? I know I was a ghost there for a second. You know, I'm invested in those communities. One community is mine and Lady Reapers and Twisteds and all that. We kind of, you know, that's our place with our community. And then Mistress Mafia belongs to Scooter, but he, you know, the reason why I hang out there a lot is because that community lifts people up and they're helping everyone, right? They're helping absolutely anyone and everyone that is, that's a streamer, from the small ones to the big ones and stuff like that. Right. The first day I went live, I decided to pop up on a stream. It was a Friday night. Right. And they're like, Asylum, get your ass in here. And I was like, okay. And I popped up there. And then I made the decision in the middle of the live that I was leaving the LCU. Right. I made that decision because I saw the writing on the wall. I saw that this community wants to build everyone. They don't want to always take. And that's the problem that the LCU has. They're not building up their fellow hosts. They're not building up their fellow shows. All they're doing is yelling and screaming and fucking being douchebags. Right? That's not what we're here for. That's not what we make it for. You know? But to get back onto the on track. All right. So for the most part, some people might not know what the LCU is. Some people may not even know who Keemstar is. And truthfully, not many people know who Keemstar is. Like, I could probably do an IRL where I go around and ask, hey, do you know who Keemstar is? Or Drama Alert? Or did it? And probably 99% of the people are going to be like, nope, I don't. You know? And for those that don't, the LCU is a universe that is run by one single person, and he is the sun, and everyone revolves around him, and his name is Keemstar. Okay? He owns all the channels, except for Queens. He owns part of Queens, but he owns all the things. He takes 50% of everything that anyone makes on it. And, you know, it's just fucked up. It's truly a fucking cult. At one point, I was subscribed to 20. Count that right. 20. Right? 20 shows. I was cash cowed or pay pigged to 20 shows. That's fucking ridiculous. Right? What cash cow is $10? That's $200. Plus I was pay pig to live, which is what, $50? So $250 a month, plus all the money that you're donating. Right? And I donated a lot. I threw 50s up there. I threw hundreds out there. Like, you know, then again, I was making pretty good money. But what the fuck? So either way, I digress. They brought into this person. They brought in a person that was in the Discord named Hatred. He became an intern. Then he became a host. But I guess before that, before he became a host or an intern, he was talking to a girl in the Discord called Chillary. Okay? They started, you know, they started, sorry, I'm reading chat too, and I'm never a good thing. They started, you know, having this relationship and all that. Well, Hatred ends up going out and basically visiting Chillary, which kind of seals the deal of, you know, oh my God, I'm with this woman. Okay. Twisted, since then, I've also canceled all my, including the ones I normally don't cancel, which is usually Queens and Live. But I can't stand behind Tina anymore. I not with the bullshit that goes on there. I can't. It's not who I am. Also, guys, not that I'm e-begging, but if you want, there is the link in the chat that's pinned for TTS, and it is live. You'll be able to hear. I'll be able to hear. And if anyone else decides to pop up, they'll be able to hear. All right, let's get on with Hatred. So him and Chillary he becomes a host. They're still dating. He goes and visits her. He comes back. He gets fascinated with her. And it just becomes a bigger deal. Well, they end up breaking up. I wonder why. This guy would stay on the phone with her every day while at work, you know, while on, you know, she would be basically muted and wouldn't be able to respond, but she was on a phone call with him every day. If she was in a VC, he would hop in. He had to be there. If he moved VC, he would drag her. Like, pretty fucked. So the ones I'm going to show you this evening, I want to thank B Slice for. You did an amazing job taking it all and putting it together and doing that. But I do want to thank B Slice for being there and doing this. All right, let's take a look. This is part 1. There's 2 parts.
I have taken him on to keep him out of trouble. He apologizes for his actions. You know, he's obviously going to be leaving Chillary alone. He has unfriended her and blocked her on everything. And he came across like a desperate weirdo, and he's wrong as hell for that. And he apologizes, right, Hatred?
I don't apologize for loving somebody. I didn't do anything to nobody,
Did
bro.
you respond to her like 10 minutes ago in Discord?
No, you didn't.
Yes, he did.
No, you didn't.
Like,
Why are you doing that? That literally goes against everything we talked about today, Hatred. Are you fucking insane? Are you actually like a rapist or something? Like, what the are you a predator? What? I am serious. Your behavior.
Just a warning, there are words that are being used that I don't agree with. Just giving you all a heads up.
Is that alarming to everyone but you? Stop.
He is going to stalk her to the end of the world.
I'm not going to apologize for loving her. That is like what a stalker would say. I just want you to know that I tried everything in my power to help you.
Whatever, dude. Okay, whatever. Okay, no.
She's going to the cops. She is going to the cops, idiot. Wake up. Leave her the alone. Hatred met a woman in the Discord, all right? And her name is Chillary. And apparently, without her knowing...
One thing I do want to say is, Twisted, you may be correct. He was led on to believe that there was something more. Do I feel for him? Yes. But after the fact of saying, okay, no, hey, we're broken up. At that point, I'm like, I had to make myself a little bigger so you see me. My other thing is you're taking someone's personal life and making it content. I understand that is a lot of what the LCU does. And it's not right. It's not. They shouldn't do it. Come on, guys. Listen, Christina was in my Discord when she was sick and she was supposed to be on fire. Someone made a screenshot and it took them 2 weeks to get my fucking name out of their mouth. 2 weeks. Do I feel for him? Yes. But he said, correct. He set him up. He set himself up for it, for all of it. And he has to make the bed he lies in. Sorry, he has to make the bed he made. So
he purchased a one-way ticket to Chillary's house. She found out about it and she's like, you're going to fly to my house and come to my house unannounced? And he goes, oh, that's a surprise. And she was like, red flag, we're broken up.
This was the second time, okay? This was the second time that he booked a one-way ticket to her house. A one-way ticket. And he said, oh, I bought it with points and so on and so forth. You know?
For like the last 3 or 4 days, he has not accepted that they are broken up. And in fact, he was making plans on proposing to her. And he's been doing the whole like...
Hold on. Reaction. Is that true? In the Discord, maybe about 30 minutes ago, Chillary was asking if Hatred was coming back. Jesus Christ. You know, okay. Whatever. All right.
If you don't take me back, I'm gonna kill myself. You know, shit.
What the fuck is wrong with this kid?
By the way, the guy has $0, like nothing to his name. It came out that like he was arrested once because he held a woman hostage.
What?
That's what they're saying. That's why I wanted him up here. I wanted to ask him if any of this was true.
Okay. Let me address this because I don't know if this video shows it. Sorry, not shows it, but lets you know the full story of it. So I guess Hatred was live was at home, and his mother was gonna leave for something, and he didn't want her to leave, right? And so his mother called the police because he was off his medication and he wouldn't allow her to leave. And so that's how that happened. So that's how he got the kidnapping charge. Okay. I don't think he was ever actually charged with it. I can't find it. I'm not able to find the record of it. Because all that shit will be public knowledge, you know, but yeah.
He's a member's waiting. He wanted me to come up with him.
There he is.
All right.
Oh,
Fine.
thank God. Thank God.
Yo,
All right.
Hatred, what's the story here?
you know, shit fucking happens. Like, you guys not remember who the fuck I am at the end of the day? I'm not no fucking pussy. You need to be told, like, fucking ease up and shit. Like, guys, I'm here in the LCU just like everybody else. Like, say what you guys want to fucking say. I'm booting my PC up and fucking turning my camera on. Hold on.
Good.
I was setting up a fucking PS5. I was about to play some games. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Another thing. Jesus Christ, you just got paid from the LCU. Your entire check just went to buying a PS5 instead of, I don't know, saving some in case you get, I don't know, fired. Like, that's just, I don't get it, but whatever. To each his own. How he spends his money is whatever he wants, right? He is cray-cray and he needs room in the asylum, Lady Reaper. I totally 110% agree. We have a space for him. It's nice and padded. I just replaced all the padding in it. And you know what? If he needs, I'll make sure that it has a nice little attached a little window to put Chillary on the other side because she also needs one. Just saying.
Okay, I'm not staying here the whole time now. So
you don't make.
I'm fired. I'm fired. What do you mean
right.
I'm fucking fired? That's what you said.
Team, let me tell you something. They're all 1099s. They all dictate their own work schedule. You are actually not allowed to dictate a 1099 and how they do said job. They are a 1099 team. If you want to dictate how they do their job, how long they spend on their job, when they do their job, make them W-2s. Just saying.
Right?
Lower your
So what am I
microphone
gonna stay
or
up
whatever
here?
you're talking into.
Listen,
What is it?
listen.
I can't hear you.
What is the situation What is the situation with you and Chillary?
Things happen. I made her feel uncomfortable with how fast I was wanting to go, and she didn't want to go as fast. And I was putting too much on her to be somebody in my corner, and it just made her.
I'm going to ask you a question, okay?
Yeah.
You met her in the Discord. You flew out and seen her, and you were already wanting to propose to her and get her pregnant.
No.
Is that true? Did you say that?
As a joke all the time, yeah. It was just jokes. I made AI pictures of like weddings and just having fun together. Like it was all just jokes.
So are you
And
saying
then,
you never had any intentions of proposing to her?
did I feel like in the future she could have been someone I would have been with for a long time? Yeah, for sure.
There is a disconnect, though. I'm not trying to, I'm not trying to dog you.
I don't need to be told.
No, I'm
I
saying
know,
she feels very different.
I literally she just talked to me, and like we're under the same understanding. I understand the situation.
That's not true. She literally told me to come up here and fight against that.
I don't need to be told. I literally just told her. Like everything's good.
Okay, why are you getting obsessed with people and just calling them over and over again?
I don't understand how to answer that question because
Are you in love? Are you in love?
Yes, I'm gonna let her do her thing. She's
okay. So you're dealing with heartbreak, and she's backing off because you went way too hard.
Yes.
All right.
Yep.
And she says it's over, and you're not accepting that it's over.
No, I literally just told her. We just got off the phone. I know she just messaged Bones, but I told her.
Did you accept that it was over yesterday? No, you didn't. Did you accept
not at first?
It was over
No,
the day before. Well, when did she break up with you? Wasn't it like 3 days ago?
No, I think it was literally like last night or whenever fucking
bro.
Like right after I got the live intern.
Bones, when did they break up?
Right after we got the live intern. I just told you.
I think it was
like, later
Friday. I think it was like she said that there was like communications of it right before, but the night that he got drunk was when
okay.
it was
So
like done.
yeah,
Sunday, and then there's Saturday, and then
No shit. Alcohol was involved? No. Nothing in the LCU can ever have alcohol involved, guys. Never. Just saying.
Friday. Okay, so 3 days ago.
Yeah, but like guys, I'm not a fucking bad person. I'm not a retarded guy, even though everyone likes to think I am. I'm pretty fucking intelligent, guys. I don't give a fuck what anyone thinks here.
Okay, I'm out on everything. Chillary, I know you're watching. Chillary, come up. Represent what the hell's going on. Just from
I'm not gonna stay up here if she comes up because it's just I'm not.
Why? I thought you wanted to marry her.
You know,
because because right now it's just I don't think I don't want to do that, and that's
Team, of course, he doesn't want to stay up there. Right? Now, I was just thinking about this, and what comes through my head usually comes out my mouth, and I don't know if it's ever a good idea, if it ever actually does. I'm wondering now, for the amount of shit that has happened in the LCU that was planned or scripted or anything like that, I'm not too sure if any of it was is it scripted? Like how much of this was, planned in the background? Because now I'm hearing that she was just in VC 30 minutes ago asking when he's going to be back. When, the next video that we're going to be talking about, supposedly she was going to the police to get a restraining order. But she's asking when he's going to be back. Just, again, it's in my head. It's coming out of my mouth, whether that's, true or I don't have proof of it. So, take it as a grain of salt. I don't know.
I'm a grown ass man. I can make a decision for myself.
Sorry, Chillary needs to be here. This all one-sided, and Hatred needs to stay and face it.
I agree.
Let's clear this shit now, Hatred. Let's go.
I agree.
We have Chillary. I'm bringing her in.
Thank you.
Chillary, what's going on?
This has turned into a complete mess. I do feel awful that I aired out as much as I did in the VC. It got to a point where the dam just broke. I had been holding things in for a very long time, and it was just him getting so drunk. And that night, it was a mess. I broke. I spilled way too much in VC. Now it's everywhere. There's a big difference in emotional maturity between the two of us. I am a bit older than him. I am 40. He's very inexperienced with relationships. But ultimately, it was the clinginess and the needy.
Thank you, Lady Reaper, for stopping by. I appreciate you, my friend. Love you.
And the constant calling and needing me to be on the phone, the one-way plane ticket, it freaked me out. It did. He looked at it as, she's going to be happy, it's a surprise. And I got freaked out. And that was just a difference in the way we viewed it. I do need time away from this. Like, this has been a fucking lot, dude.
10 days later.
Now, Booster, go ahead and screen share what you wanted to share.
So last night, or yesterday, Hatred came back into the Discord.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this morning, or last night in voice chat, Chillary was saying some stuff, and she decided she was going to put it in text for everybody to see.
Listen, also, Key must be desperate. He brought fucking Booster Gold back. Come on.
Right.
So let's see what she had to say. So this is about Hatred. He only joined back because it was the only way he could contact me. He started straight up harassing me last night, starting in a voice chat, and now I guess he left again because I refused to answer a phone call. Yes, I know he's your friend and that's good. He needs some friends right now for sure, but that's the reality of what happened. Well, I don't know. I literally don't know what to do at this point other than completely ignore him. Long story short, after last night, I have multiple messages from me telling him to leave me alone, and I was feeling harassed, and him completely ignoring it and begging me to get into a phone call. He was blocked everywhere, which I think is why he came back here. I was in a voice chat last night. A mysterious new account showed up and stayed muted, then left. And then he came in and was asking me in front of everybody else to call him, and that it was very important and personal. The very important and personal he had to tell me was that it was him begging me again to get back together with him, interrupting everything I said and saying shit like, I don't want to lose you to another man. So Hatred, I would like to get your side of this story, since her side is out and she doesn't want to come up here and talk to you about it, because obviously she's feeling very scared of you at the moment. So what do you have to say about this?
She's not scared of me.
How do you know?
Are you sure about that? These messages say something else.
She's not afraid of me. Chillary knows that. Chillary, there's I'm only gonna say one thing on this, and I'm not gonna make it into the content any more than it already has been, because she's already spoke on it. I've already spoke on it.
Hatred, can you sound a little bit more convincing when talking about this subject? Because you sound like a little fucking lame about it.
You really sound like you're trying to divert and deflect and get out of this as quick as possible. What's going on here? Tell us your side of this entire story. Because if we're going to work together, man, we got to talk about this. People accuse me of some heinous shit, but that is some vile fucking shit that I just read.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to tell you guys. I've already spoke on it. I don't want to speak on it anymore. Everything's cool.
Why is she then? If you guys are done, why is she speaking on it? She wants someone to help her, apparently, if she's reaching out saying you're fucking with her and harassing her, correct?
You guys brought it up today.
Not you guys. I didn't even know nothing about it.
Yeah,
I just got here.
I haven't. I just been doing my own thing and chilling.
You obviously haven't, because she actually said today.
First of all, don't get aggressive with me.
Hey, no, shut the fuck up.
This is Booster Gold.
Who do you think you are, bro? I don't give a fuck if he was Booster Platinum. Fuck you talking about?
You're getting really fucking aggressive. You're getting really fucking aggressive for somebody who wants to kill somebody and wants to say there's nothing else to say about it. What's the problem? What's the problem? She actually wants to leave the Discord if it has to come down between her and you right now. That's how scared she is right now, dude.
She's not afraid. Chillary's not afraid.
Why would she want to leave the Discord then if it had to become down between you?
She already left. You guys are bringing up something that's already been hashed out, and there's nothing.
How's it been hashed out? What happened?
Daddy's here.
Yes, I am Hatred's attorney.
All right, what do you have to say, man?
I don't have nothing else to say anymore about this. I've done. I don't know, dude. What?
You're up here to apologize. Remember?
Okay, bro. You know what? You guys want to know something crazy? We had like little morsels of food and clothing, and we would go hang out with the neighbor kids because they had all the good game systems and shit. I had more fun doing that growing up as a kid than I have been doing this.
What fucking point are you trying to make, retard? You sound fucking stupid as fuck. All right?
My point is that childhood trauma hasn't even equated to the shit that I'm going through here.
What?
Hatred. It is too
early. Everything's my fault. Everything's my fault.
Okay, Hatred, when she gets an order of protection against you,
put that
and
hat
you
back on.
literally get told by the police that you have to leave her alone, I just want you to know that I tried everything in my power to help you.
Whatever, dude. Okay, whatever. No.
She's
Kim,
going to the cops. She is going to the cops, idiot. Wake up. She done told you that last night. Leave her the fuck alone.
Again, she's going to the cops and supposedly already did the whole thing. I can't find anything. So, just saying, I can't find anything in court or any sort of public record that states that.
Oh my God, bro. I am! How many times I gotta tell you that I am?
You just messaged her.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
You just messaged her in main chat.
Bro. Don't tell me what. So what? So what, bro?
Hatred,
so
I have a
what?
question.
That is not leaving her alone, idiot. What the fuck? You just messaged her.
Someone called her from a number with your area code.
And I do want to confirm she did say that in the main chat. And it is his area code.
Bro.
It's an unknown number with his area code.
Yes, I was going to ask, Hatred, did you have anything to do with that? I'm not going to fight you, and I'm not going to argue with you.
No. No, I don't. I don't have no clue.
I'm trying my best to help you. You're literally gonna get a restraining order put against you. Chillary is dead serious. She's told everyone if you contact her again that she's getting a restraining order against you, and you literally just contacted her tonight. The cops literally are coming.
Okay. All right. So let me speak. And I already know I'm not going to be able to finish a whole fucking sentence because you guys don't allow people to do that around here. But literally, fucking, can I make a statement without being cut off?
We're all letting you talk.
Okay, don't cut me off. Let me finish my statement, then you all can roast me as much as you want, but I'm a grown-ass man and I don't care. I'm waiting. Okay, so don't cut me off and I won't leave and I'll let you guys say whatever you want to say. Listen. Chillary, I wish I could use your real name and say it, but Chillary, listen. You already know that I'm sorry for how everything went and how attached and clingy I got. You knew since the beginning that's something that I told you was gonna happen. Everything was true though. I'm just sorry for how attached I got. And I thank you for being there for me, for how you did, for the times that I needed you. And it made me feel great that I could be for you those couple times that I was allowed to be there for you when you needed me too. That's stuff that people don't know and they won't know, which is fine. And I hope that from here on out, we can,
Oh, I'm gonna jump through the screen and beat your ass. Dude, She wants you to leave her alone. You're basically like, what is this speech? You're almost like trying to, baby, come back. Like that is not the speech you need to be saying.
You can blame it all on me.
It's kind of like he's using this as an opportunity to talk to Chillary.
All right, so can you apologize for contacting her? Because she literally wants you to leave her alone and you are not respecting boundaries and you are coming across like a stalker.
Chillary, I've already talked to you personally. That's where I'm leaving it. I'm a grown-ass man. I talked to her personally, and I'm sorry I put a message in Maine. She will tell you that she's not no victim. There's not no victim in this. There's no fucking victim.
Okay, she is literally telling pause, because that's not true. I'm not going to let you lie.
It is true.
Chillary is literally begging the entire LCU for help. She feels like you are stalking her. So she is the victim, feels like the victim, and is telling everyone.
Why do I need to stalk a woman where I know where she's at and I've been there? Why would I need to stalk? Why? That makes no sense. That makes no sense. The only thing that happened.
This makes no sense. You need to stop your behavior. Stop your behavior. Stop contacting her.
Stop trying to make behavior. There is none. No, dude, no.
You keep contacting her. Asshole. Do you want me to read the DMs from last night? Do you want me to read them publicly? Because I will.
Yes.
The only thing that
it literally shows without a shadow of a doubt that you are stalking this woman. Hatred, give me permission to show everyone these DMs. They're the most embarrassing stalker shit I've ever seen. Give me permission. I bet you won't.
Whatever, dude.
Please, Chillary responds, I just can't do this anymore. It's the same thing over and over again. No. Hatred responds, please. Chillary responds, no, I'm sorry, but I'm done doing this. Hatred responds, please join, and I'll leave it alone. I swear, please, literally 1 second. Chillary responds, no, I'm telling you, definitely no. Hatred responds, please, I promise it won't be long. I want to say one last thing. Please, give me 1 minute. There's a missed call. Hatred responds, you don't even have to speak. Please just let me say this. Chillary says, I didn't want it to come to this, but now I'm telling you to please leave me alone. And if this continues, I will have to look into a no contact order because this is starting to become harassment. Hatred responds, it means a lot to me. Okay, I will. But can I say one last thing to you? I promise I won't bother you anymore. I swear to my mother. Chillary says something else in response. And then Hatred says, please let me say something to you. Please. And then I'm going to go to sleep. Please stop being so cold to me. Chillary says, you can say it to me in a message if that's important. Hatred says, just let me tell you right now in a call. It won't be long, I swear. You can hang up. If I try to make it long, Ashley, please. Oh my God, literally less than a minute. Then a call happens for 28 seconds. Please join. Chillary says, I'm saying this here so there is a record of it. Now that I feel harassed. So yeah, I mean, that's literally what's going on. Hatred, when you get out of jail, your job will be sitting here waiting for you. Good luck with your keep on contacting Chillary. Right. Yeah. Good luck with all that.
Is this going to be the entire show, Keem?
Well, until you admit that you contacted her in main chat, yes. We're going to have to keep talking about this until you can fucking be a grown-ass man and take accountability for contacting a girl who threatened a restraining order with you just last night. Yes, that's what this show's going to be.
She should block him and mute him. That way, if he joins a VC, she can't hear him.
She should also get the restraining order, and then we'll know she's for real.
Sometimes
Chillary, this would be a lot easier if you were live up here instead of just watching him responding.
That's what I.
You don't need to have a camera on. Welcome back.
I'm not staying for long. I'm in bed and I don't feel good. I keep telling you guys, there's nothing else to this.
Do you understand? We want this to end.
Yes.
Which means, can you tell us, what's the best way to end this?
To not talk about it ever again.
No. Well, what's the most important part, though? don't talk to whoever again. Hatred? This is the most important part for it to end.
Chillary.
Yes. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Dude, this is fucking creepy. I'm sorry, Keem. This is not right. This isn't love. This is obsession.
Yes.
He's obsessed with her. He's not willing to let go, even in the moment when Keem's like, you gotta like, he says, I want this to stop being talked about. Not so it can end, so that he can continue doing it without having the light shined on him.
Okay. So that's part one. Part one of the whole thing. Just make sure that I didn't miss anything else. Okay. That's part one. What do you say? There's a part two? No, that wasn't the end of it. He didn't leave her alone? Oh, come on. All right. Well, I guess there's a part two. Don't know why. Just can't leave her alone.
Text, call, fucking things. He called her and she was in the VC and she goes, I'm getting weird phone calls. And the people in the VC said, answer it on speakerphone. So she answered it on speakerphone, and then people in the VC recorded proof that he did in fact call her again. You're literally gonna get a restraining order put against you. Chillary is dead serious. She's told everyone if you contact her again that she's getting a restraining order against you, and you literally just contacted her tonight.
Chillary, how you feeling tonight?
I'm ready. I'm ready to air it all out and let it fucking die. We are now on his 5th phone number using
yeah, Ladybug, that's fine.
Now app, and he called me 14 times today, and just a absolute slew of text messages. I can't even count how many. So,
and that's
all day
today.
That's just today. Yeah.
They gotta take his damn cell phone away, his PC. He can't have access to the interwebs. You know, we just watched a movie, The Sick Mind of EDP or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's like sick. He's like a crazy person. For real, for real. It's a wrap, dude. How can everything that happened tonight be on display in front of everyone? And then this just happened now. Like that seems impossible to me.
Because he doesn't care. When he popped up that last time, Keem, what did he do? Who did he only address when he popped up there? Did you notice the way he was talking? It was like he was in a call with her.
I called him out for that. But my thing is like, okay, you did that. Giant L. All right. Okay. Yeah. He needs to be like behind bars or something, bro. This is crazy. Bro, I don't even know what to say. I'm just in disbelief.
Don't worry. Context. We're gonna get to the whole Xylie leaving thing. We're gonna get there.
You can be crazy, right? A little bit crazy, a little bit nuts, right? But normally, like, there's enough like public pressure to like, he's doing this in front of thousands of people.
Yeah.
He's stalking in front of thousands of people. I mean, look, what it boils down to is at this point, it is criminal behavior. It is criminal behavior. At this point, the law has to do something. Yes. This guy is literally not going to stop. Like he's going to do this forever.
I know
it's like guaranteed he's going to jail. If she gets an order of protection, he will break it. I know, like there is literally no stopping this. Like he is going to go to jail. This is nuts, dude. This is so nuts.
Hey, Sheldon. Keemstar's back.
Yeah, I'm back. Have you guys listened to the recordings?
No. In the VC, no.
Okay, again, before we start playing these, I just want you to know this is the context is he's calling her, stalking her on a like text app, phone app type thing. She has it on speaker and people in the VC are recording this.
All right, here we go.
The first person you're hearing is his mother.
You guys were getting along great. But then
Here's the thing, okay? I tried breaking up with him a while ago, and he is not understanding. He is refusing to accept it. Every night he has been wanting to talk, where he begs me to get back together with him. And I am freaked out with all of this. This has all been very overwhelming. And I do not want to be in a relationship with him or with anyone. And he still is not getting it. I know you don't quite understand his online job. That's fine. It's a very complicated thing. But this is, it's now spiraled into a huge thing. And
Can I tell her just one part about it?
I really don't want to be on the, we should not be talking. There is no, it's done.
Absolutely.
It's done. There's
Absolutely.
nothing left to be said.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to walk out of my mom's room. Okay, listen. I'm not in my mom's room anymore. Okay, if that's what you want, then please just...
I've been telling you that's what I want.
I know, but I finally got you on the phone, and I want to say this. And I'm leaving the LCU server. You can stay in there if you want. All they're going to do is talk bad about me. And I just ask you to please stop with saying my name to them. That's all I ask. And it'll be over. But I do want to say this, Ashley. The reason I was sitting with my mom right there, I promise you I won't fucking keep you on here long. Can I say this without, if this could be the last thing that I say to you, can I at least get this out?
Just say it. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
This is painful.
Can you hear me? I'm sorry. I keep having...
Yeah, yes, I can hear you.
All right, so Ashley, and I'm not gonna lie, they come back over my mom's room just because, I don't know, I just want to be with her right now when I say this.
He wants to be with his mom when he says this.
The LCU
fucked, dude. This is
brought
fucked.
out the depression and anxiety in me. Just like that one night when you called. And just like that one night when you called and
Bro, hold on. Yo, what the is this the remix? What is this stuttering fucking idiot doing?
When he was crying, but I was like that for days, Ashley. And I understand that it gave you like the ick and it pushed you away from me. But
this is also.
Please let me finish just one sentence. This is very important, and I promise you, I won't bother you again after this.
Jesus, he's looping.
And please, you know how I feel about you. You came in my life, Ashley, and I became instantly attracted and fell in love with you. And all that stuff that pushed you away from me and how I pushed you away from me, I regret. It's the biggest regret in my life. I'm going to leave you alone and I'm not going to bother you. Just no matter how long it takes. Actually, I'm here. And I know what had happened in the LCU made you look differently at me and everything that they're saying. But I mean, come on, they're literally calling me a fucking rapist and pedophile, like horrible things.
I know you're not a pedophile or a rapist. Like, that's not the issue. It's all of this that's the issue. It's all of the fact that you're calling me from a fucking text app is an issue.
I know, but
to say the same thing that you've already said so many times. Like, there is nothing left to be said. I have asked you to just please leave me alone. Just, stop.
He does love me very, very much.
Oh my God. Pause. See, he's using the fucking mother, to manipulate Chillary or attempt to. He does love you very much. No shit. I think she could figure that out by the fact that he's been fucking not leaving her alone and is obsessed with her.
I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say to that. You know, like we've broken up. It happened. Like
No, actually, what she's trying to say is,
oh my God.
she saw how. I can't force you into anything, Ashley, obviously.
Then stop trying to.
I understand that, right, Ashley? And I'm panicking, and I just want to say that I know. Please let me just say one last thing, and I promise after this I'll let you get off the phone and you can say goodbye to me.
He's been saying, let me say one last thing for eons now. My God.
My mom, all right? If you want to. I'm Ashley, I hate the LCU and myself so much right now. Please, I know that you don't like sharing this stuff because I know it makes you upset.
Yep, you always say that. If I say this, you're gonna be upset, and then you say it anyway.
No, but this isn't a bad thing. I want to let you know that as a person who was deeply in love with you, Ashley. When I fucking looked into your eyes.
Okay, no, we're not doing this. We're not doing. No, we're not doing this. We're not doing this. I can't. I can't.
He's
All
like,
right, I hung up. I can't. I can't. do this.
I don't understand what he thought he was going to accomplish there at the end, dude. He was like literally going back to the crazy motherfucker part again after he said he was going to leave her alone.
Dude, he got to get locked up, bro. He got to get locked up. So here's the updated information. This call that you just heard, everyone, happened during a rewind last night. So let's say around 11 p.m. Eastern. At 4 a.m. in the morning, Chillary got woken up last night by another call from Hatred. She screamed at him and said, I am going to the fucking police. And today, she is going to the police. So, yeah, he's still calling her, even after this. When she gets the order of protection, he is going to break it. He's not going to give a fuck. Like, I'll go to jail for her. She'll respect me for going to jail for her. Like, that's what will be running through his mind.
When he came to visit me, which was July 17th, when he was here, things were completely normal. Like, completely normal. And it was a good time. And then it was after that where shit just started to go off the rails.
Chillary, you're a grown-ass woman. You knew that he was been in jail. I'm just asking a question that other people probably think about asking.
As usual, Gina has to put her fucking nose in absolutely everything. As usual.
Why let him to your house so fast? What if the tables were turned? You know about it now, but isn't it kind of late to know about it now to put it out there?
Right. No, I will fully cop to yeah. I was really fucking irresponsible about it. I was I will fully admit that. I will take my licks for that.
No, I'm not blaming you. I'm just saying that you're an educated woman. You're not a gutter whore. You're not from a trap house. You know what I mean? It's not like you were desperate for it.
Right. Yeah, no, I know. I agree. It moved very fast. And if you were to ask me why, I couldn't give you a straight answer. I was like, I really care about this guy. We bonded really quickly.
I think we've all been hoodwinked before. Like, it happens sometimes. I'm not damning you for it.
Yeah, no. And I understand why people would be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, I get it. I get it. But I really cared about him. I did.
I know you did. Well, you must have, because I don't care. I mean, I've known Hatred for a while. He's been a fan of ours, but I knew something was wrong with him. He's very valuable, and he's got that fucking disorder. A lot of these kids, Johnny has it too. My son has it too. It's a defiant disorder. He does not like people telling him what to do, when to do it, and how to do it.
Yeah. And I do want to say too, because I know that you've mentioned that he showed a drawer full of pill bottles. Yeah. I never saw that. I never saw that.
We all did. Keem seen it too. He did it while Keem was on panel with him when he first met him.
I think I'm the only one who he didn't show the fucking pill drawer to. So like,
Well, he also showed me a bunch of guns all over a wall, bro. I knew he was psychotic.
Now that all of this has started happening with the insane amount of calling and harassment and shit.
It's time to know if he's actually dangerous or not.
Yeah.
We did this together because he gave me his full name too. And at this point, I'm dealing with my own harassment from him. So it's time to know if he's actually dangerous or not.
Yeah. The record is out there. You can find it. It is a public record. The charges that he was charged with. Sure.
You got it or no? I got it if you don't.
I don't. If you have it pulled up, you can go ahead.
Yeah. So he was arrested and charged for abduction and strangulation of his mother.
Morning Stars. Yeah, he's back.
And he went to prison for this for the 6 months, but not a long time ago. When you do the math of when he was booked and when he got out, he immediately got out and became an intern in the LCU and then struck up this relationship with Chillary. And I know people can fuck up and they can change and they can do stuff, but he literally got charged for strangling his mother and abducting her, goes to prison, immediately gets out, meets Chillary, and then now is stalking her to the point that everyone can agree is very unhinged. So I feel like, and I think he told Billy a different story about a gun. I don't even think that story ever not prison, it's jail, by the way. I want to clarify, it was jail.
Was he convicted for that?
They're charges. So I don't know I can only see what the charges are. To me, seeing the word strangulation scared me. It did. Like, I was like, holy fuck. Like, that's
like the most intimate way they say you can kill someone. When you're looking them in the eye and you're close up. And I'm not saying he was trying to kill the mother, but clearly guns were drawn and he was strangling his mother very recently.
But all I'm saying is he left all of that out when he told me about it. And seeing that right in front of in my face, I was like, holy fuck, dude. Like,
well, here's the thing with that is like, how can you do that to your own mother that he always brings up his mom. He always says, how much he loves his mom, how much his mom means to him. And then he's gonna try and strangle her. Like, that is very, very alarming that you can do that to your own mother.
So I did go, the police took my statement yesterday. So now the next step is I have to go to the courthouse to get the restraining order. And then I believe a judge has to either approve or deny it. I was told today that it can get expedited and it can be done in as little as 1 or 2 days. After it goes through my court system, then it has to be served to him in his state.
Did he ever try and convince you not to go to the police?
He told Bones that he didn't believe that I was going to go to the police, that I was just saying that to scare him. He did contact me last night from an unknown number. I did answer it to tell him that the police, I wanted him to hear it from me that I did go to the police. This is real. This is not fake.
He's told me the same thing.
When you told him directly, I have gone to the police, this is real, it's not fake, did he have any shift in tone, emotion, or anything?
He actually verbatim said, well, what are they going to do?
He told me the same thing. If she calls the police, what are they going to do? They're going to tell me to just knock it off? He does not believe this is serious. At all.
Yeah. Either he doesn't believe it's serious or he just doesn't fucking care. It's one of the two. Yep.
Okay, so if I'm just gonna give you my own advice from being there and doing it, get this out now, get it over with, because once that judge signs that, you'll be violating if you answer any questions about him, his mother, or anything. You'll be violating it. And they did an interview with my husband. I had a permanent restraining order against him, and I didn't join in because I knew I'd be violating. So just let me make that clear that you could do it today, but I wouldn't do it after a judge signed documents because then you're going crazy.
Yeah, we got the green light for it that it doesn't affect her at this moment. That's why she wants to tell it now while she can.
Chillary, you're getting out all that stuff, but what is it that anybody in the LC can do to help you move on so that you don't feel scared or fucking in harm's way with him being in the LCU? I mean, is Keem going to kick him from the LCU after this is all done? Is this all for nothing? Is this to bring relevance to other women who might get involved with him? What is the whole setup here?
I think, well, I just wanted to like just air it all out, the timeline, everything, any questions people had, I wanted to answer them because I've been getting a lot of questions. I just wanted to use this show to like get it all out there. I think at the end of all of this, like if there's anything that I want to come from this, it's that
Well. So, what do you think? What do you think? What do you think? Do you think Hatred is going to violate this restraining order if there is one? Can't find one. You know? I don't know. I think he might. I think he would. You know? I think he's gonna definitely I think he will 100%. All right, so let me go grab this real quick. One of the things that I wanted to also kind of to show you is this. Let me grab it, make it nice and big. So this here, am I able to? No. Doing this the wrong way. All right. So there's this screenshot. This was a text message that she got, I guess, the other day. And it says, "Hey, blank, good morning. I hope you slept well. Please call me tonight. When you got off of work, you mean the world to me," so on and so forth. Bullshit. Allegedly, it's from Hatred. Whether that be true or not is really up, you know, he did send pictures, but who knows, you know, AI nowadays, but not doing something like that. But wanted to show you that. All right. So let me go back. Believe it or not, I have a show plan. I can't believe it. This. Okay, we'll go through that. All right. So let's go to. A lot of people were talking earlier or asking earlier about Xylie leaving the LCU. So I decided, just me, I was going to do a little bit of a deep dive on Xylie, kind of figure out, you know, trying to figure out who she is, stuff like that, right? Give me 1 second. Just let's set this up. Seconds. Thank you for.
As unfortunately, Xylie.
Okay. All right. You over here so I can see the chat, right, guys? All right. So Xylie gets well, I just want to, before I gets real was her original name, or we all know her as Xylie. So Xylie Gets Real is a utility commentary or drama creator who channel describes itself as a place where she can rant and rave on different subjects, with a focus on drama or commentary and gaming streams. Her YouTube channel, her personal one, currently shows roughly about 12.8K subscribers and about 1,000 videos. Her content predates her involvement in the Lolcow universe, or the LCU. She archived listings, show streams going back several years, including commentary or reaction content, research streams, and that was covering internet personalities or other locales. Her channel was built around the idea that she's willing to say what she thought, regardless whether people agree or not. That's also where the Xylie Gets Real branding kind of comes from. Her online persona became associated with being outspoken, confrontational, and willing to get involved in internet drama. That worked pretty darn well for her channel. But then she came to the LCU. Xylie came to the LCU, and her involvement with the LCU dramatically increased her visibility. Okay. She became associated with Lolcow Rewind along with Billy the Fridge. The official Lolcow network description identifies Billy and Xylie as hosts of Rewind and describing the program as a daily recap of drama and events happening throughout the Lolcow network. And that's where it gets kind of interesting, because Xylie wasn't simply covering the LCU anymore. She became part of the thing that she was covering. Xylie, I think you touched the poo. Isn't that what they say in Girl World? I think you touched the poo. Right? She created a very different dynamic. Before, Xylie commented on internet personalities, and then after, Xylie is now working alongside the internet personalities that she may eventually have to comment on. That kind of blurred the line between commentator and participant. Okay. One of the biggest recurring storylines surrounding Xylie was her relationship with Billy the Fridge on Rewind. Some viewers thought the combination worked extremely well. Others hated it. That is correct. She shoved her entire face in it. Community discussion repeatedly focused on their chemistry, their disagreements, Xylie's reaction to Billy's style of comedy. There are several incidents where viewers believe that Xylie took Billy's jokes or criticism personally. One particularly discussed incident occurred in May of 2025, where Xylie reported walked off or rage quitted Rewind after an argument with Billy. The community's reactions were basically divided. Some thought Billy was, simply trolling her, and others felt like Xylie overreacted. Right? And that became a reoccurring criticism. Can someone who dishes out the internet criticism handle receiving it themselves? I'm not too sure. You should be able to, right? If I'm going to criticize them, I should be able to take that criticism right back, right? And then there's the question, right? The thick skin question. We as commentators, we as hosts, we as internet personalities, we have to be able to take that criticism, and we need to be able to have that thick skin that we always talk about, right? You know, am I saying I'm perfect? Absolutely not. Fucking the worst. I hate doing solo shows. I'm gonna tell you, before I was sitting in BC and I was like, damn it, what the fuck am I gonna do? What the hell am I gonna do this? Like, I hate doing shows by myself, right? I like having someone to pop against. I think I'm doing okay. Kind of, sort of, not really, but it's okay. This is probably one of the, you know, Xylie's online persona often has been portrayed as someone who isn't afraid to criticize other people. She's criticized almost every host in the LCU. She's criticized Keem. She's criticized Christina. Right? But commentary criticism increasingly focuses on what happened when the criticism came back towards her. Now, there are multiple Reddit discussions on this, and in 2025, basically complaining that Xylie could dish out insults, but struggled when they came back at herself. Right? Which I would say is true. Someone comes after her, it's whatever. Other viewers defended her and argued that there was a difference between joking around and generally attacking someone. Xylie, I've seen you attack almost every fucking host in the LCU. Every motherfucking one. Okay? I've seen you attack people that are not in the LCU. Hi, Xylie. Okay? We'll see how long it lasts for you to come back to the LCU. We'll get there and why she left. So, there's two competing narratives. Narrative A, Xylie can dish out but can't take it. And narrative B, people intentionally push her buttons because they know she'll react. This makes it much more interesting than simply saying Xylie is bad. But the real question becomes, did the LCU amplify a personality conflict that already existed? Right? Because listen, the LCU brings out the worst in people. Right? It brings out the worst traits in your personality. Right? But another reoccurring criticism is connected to Rewind itself. Some viewers felt that Xylie wasn't a natural fit for the show. Others thought it was actually she was actually valuable because she was a good at finding clips and understanding content behind LCU drama. She's not good at finding clips. She has an entire team that does it for her. There's an entire team that's assigned. Trust me, I was on her docket team for a couple months. Okay. She has an entire team that does it for her. There's an entire team that's assigned to each show, that clips each show, that puts it into their docket, that's, automatically all set and ready. Okay. And then she's able to go in there and pick and choose with her core clippers, core docket members. Right? So the second point is kind of worth getting into. A 2026 commentary community decision specifically praised Xylie for being good at finding clips and providing contents, while also nothing that Billy or Xylie had better, nothing that Billy and Xylie had better chemistry than some later combinations, right? So despite the criticism, there's clearly a position of the audience that thought that she brought something useful to Rewind. I would agree with that. She had the best docket team around, and she didn't do shit. Her snipers did everything. I would agree. So, another major chapter was Xylie's interest or involvement as a community manager. I remember sitting in BC with her, and she would be like, if I had community manager, I'd be able to take care of this. I'd be able to do this. I'm the one that's up late. Yeah, you're the one that's up late sitting in BC with your cronies. Okay. In August of 2025, a Reddit discussion around the LCU debated over Xylie wanting the community manager position. This created another criticism. Was Xylie trying to become more than just a host? Some community members saw this the position as evidence that she wanted more influence inside the LCU. Others simply viewed it as someone taking additional responsibilities. Right? Again, this is an area, and let me distinguish this, right? There was a public discussion about her role as community manager, ambitions, right? And then there's an opinion of that claims that her motivations were largely community speculative, right? She always used to say, "Oh, if I had a community manager, I'd do this, I'd do that, I'd do this, I'd do that." She wanted it. She ended up losing her community manager role at one point, and I think she got it back before she quit. I'm not too sure. I don't really remember. Excuse me. I need to nicotine. That's the one thing about being up here by yourself, folks. If you're a streamer, you don't understand this. You constantly have to talk. It's okay. I should take a drink of water too. Drink of water from the gay bottle. Yummy. Okay. All right. So, Xylie's interaction with other LCU personalities became another source of controversy. One, in particular, presented a storyline that involved Becky Boop, Billy, and Xylie. Community discussions accused Xylie of being unusually hostile towards Becky, or overly concerned about Billy's interactions with Becky. Some viewers interpreted it as jealousy. Others interpreted it as simply LCU talking trash talking. That's another there's two sides to it, right? What was actually said versus what the audience thinks it meant, right? Those are not necessarily the same things. We as viewers of the LCU always had our own opinion, and what was actually happening was two different things, right? I find it interesting. Do I think she was jealous? I don't know. Xylie is she's out to get herself, right? She is 100% me. She never actually cares what is anyone else is doing, but she's going to make content out of it. She is going to make content out of it. Thank you, by the way, Xylie, for the promotion material every time you mentioned my fucking name, you bitch. Sorry if you like Xylie. Just saying. All right. Let's go back a little. I'm going to go back to 2025 in September, to that fallout, right? So by September of 2025, discussions surrounding Xylie and Billy had become significantly more heated. There was community reports of Xylie getting upset with Billy and blaming him for some of the criticism she was receiving. Right? Reddit discussions described tensions between the two and questioned whether their rewind partnership was still working. One particularly interesting criticism was that Xylie's original commentary-based personality didn't necessarily translate perfectly into the LCU personality that she had. Right? One commenter said, summarizing, her own channel focused on documenting terrible people, but now these people were effectively now her coworkers. Again, the poo touching, Xylie, the poo touching. Stop touching the poo. Now, actually, it's a pretty good way of describing the fundamental problem, right? She covered them and then became one of them. It would be like if I decided I'm going to go to the LCU and I'm going to ask Mr. Cumstar for a job. Sorry, a contract. 'Cause I can't have a job there because they're not W-2 employees. First of all, would I ever do it? Absolutely fucking not. You're not taking, 50% after what YouTube takes. Not gonna fucking happen, dude. I wouldn't sign that contract to my life pended on it. I don't care. I could go homeless. Not a problem. Once again, not required, but it'd be greatly appreciated. Just saying. The Streamlabs link, streamlabs.com/Lolcow_Asylum/tip. If you want to send anything my way, every dollar goes back into our streams or keeps me afloat, depending on the week. All right. So, Xylie became part of the drama. Xylie originally operated as a commentator, but after joining the LCU, she became a character in the commentary. People weren't simply watching her discuss drama. They were discussing Xylie, Billy and Xylie, Xylie and Becky, Xylie and other LCU hosts, Xylie's reactions, Xylie's arguments, Xylie's role in the LCU, whether she should remain on Rewind. In other words, Xylie Gets Real became part of the Lolcow ecosystem that she originally was covering. That's a classic internet commentary trap. Now, I know a lot of you guys were talking earlier about the big exit. Let's discuss it first. Let me get through my little monologue of it. And then we'll go watch the clip. Good? All right. Taking a little sip of the gay bottle. Okay. So, this past August, which we're still in, this past month, Xylie announced and was reported that she had left the LCU. A Reddit thread dated back to August 14th was titled, "Xylie Cries and Quits the LCU." Here's where I need to be careful, because there are many stories on why she has left the LCU. Somewhere in there is the truth, but we're going to cover them all. The community's discussion contains conflicting examples from why she left the LCU. Some commenters said the departure was related to health, mental health, or medical situation. Others claimed that she was leaving for interpersonal conflicts within the LCU. Others believe that she will eventually return. All of my 9 people watching, I'm going to put a poll up. Do you think she will go back to the LCU? All right. That poll's up. Now, those community claims have not things. I don't want to say yes and I don't want to say no. I don't want to say the reason why. I'm going to give you general things. I don't know why she left. I really don't. Do I really care? No. It's actually kind of been quiet without her. So the timing of this, of her leaving the LCU, generated a massive amount of speculation. According to the Reddit discussion, Xylie's departure happened around the same time Yo Mama returned to the LCU. Some viewers immediately connected the two events. That produced theories like Xylie left because Yo Mama came back. Right? There's a difference between Xylie left around the time that Yo Mama returned in the time and Xylie left because Yo Mama returned. Do we know the reason why? We don't know the reason why. Again, it's all speculation. The first is an observable timeline. The second requires evidence, right? And maybe we'll kind of go back into, he got fired and then brought back. We all knew he was coming back. Right? All right, let's see. Here's your clip.
As unfortunately, Xylie gets real, has stepped down over the night. A lot of stuff has been thrown in the air why maybe she stepped down.
I'm kind of disappointed in Xylie in a way, in a little bit. I know that she's going through her own shit, but she definitely made Billy's birthday a lot more awkward than it was probably supposed to be.
I didn't know Xylie was planning on leaving the universe, which makes me really sad because, you know, Xylie's like a staple around here. She's one of the founding people. I hope she changes her mind. She needs a fucking break. So yeah.
Parasocially love Xylie. I don't want to see her leave.
Oh, it's okay. So sadly, sadly left the LCU to address a major medical issue pertaining to her kidneys.
Mm-hmm.
Meaning Tommy C and Billy Fridge will have to run Reapers and Rewind Solar for the time being.
God damn! I only been back for 2 hours. Man, she blamed everything under the sun except what really happened. Yeah.
It's been a long day. I love how people in the chat always want to troll somebody to get out what's going on with them, and they have no idea what's going on in their real life, and they don't care. All they want to do is just push people. You have no idea what's going on in my real life.
I know, Xylie. It's because, honestly, there's a lot of people out here who like hurting people. It makes them feel better about themselves, probably because they're hurt. I know how strong you've been through a lot of shit. So whatever's going on, you know you got my love and support and respect. I'm very, very sorry you got to put up with bullshit on top of real shit. Because it's the real shit that hurts.
Don't worry, Xylie, go away. Don't worry, because I am.
If you want to take a minute, you can. Let me know.
What's the point? Nobody gives a fuck, really. Nobody gives a fuck. All they care about is somebody crashing out when they don't understand people have real lives and they have other issues going on besides what's on the fucking internet.
Yeah. They don't care, though, right? It's like beat up on people. Beat up on the weak people. It's kind of what Lolcow is. Beat up on the weak. And then when the strong person starts to take a hit, you think you got them. Nah. They've just been carrying a lot of weight. You've been carrying a lot of weight, and I don't know what's going on. I have no idea.
I know you don't know what's going on. Keem don't know what's going on. Nobody knows what the fuck's going on. All right?
Yeah.
So fuck off.
Sorry, hold on.
Every single one of y'all, fuck off. Xylie fights with everyone. She'll get hers. Bitch, not a motherfucker's taking me down yet.
We'll see what happens. I'm hopefully, Xylie, that, you know, things work out, but I don't know.
Nah. After we have our post meeting, I'm leaving the Discord.
Yeah.
Like, why does nobody ever
Jersey.
fucking listen? Like, you know what irritates me? Fuck it. I'm about to leave anyway, so fuck it. Why does no one ever fucking listen to me? And you motherfuckers don't pick up on context clues from anybody.
You're not actually leaving, are you?
Yes, the fuck I am. When I'm done with after the show and after our after show meeting, I am leaving the Discord. I am done.
Oh, Jesus. I'm sorry. I
have
came.
other outside shit that is fucking with me right now, and I got to go.
I think you've given a lot of yourself to this place, and anything other than a thank you, Xylie, is wrong at this point.
And you know what? Nobody gives a fuck, so it is what it is.
Oh, people give a fuck.
No, that's not true. That's not
We
true.
all give a fuck. Like, I don't want you.
Xylie, if you see this for some odd reason, small little creator on the YouTubes. Yes, no one gives a fuck. Do you know why no one gives a fuck? It's because all you do is find clips or find things to drag people through the goddamn mud. That's all you fucking do. I'm sorry if something's actually wrong with you or you need to step away from mental health. I get it. Or if your husband decided, hey, listen, I don't want you to be part of a network that has your mama. I get it. But people are not going to feel bad for you because you've been the bitch of the LCU. Okay? Just saying.
To leave at all.
You don't care. You don't really
absolutely
care.
care.
Really
Absolutely.
cares.
No, I absolutely do care.
No matter how drunk I am, no matter how many tears are coming out of my eyes, no matter how much I can crash out, none of you motherfuckers will ever get this fucking blood. Because I have survived worse than what's going on now on the fucking internet. So all y'all can fuck off because I don't need y'all. That's the thing. I wasn't here for the fucking money. I don't need the fucking money. I was doing this for the love of the fucking game. And I will continue to do that, but it just won't be here.
I'll say this. When I left, I knew I needed to, and I knew I needed to leave for a long time. I knew that I needed to just break away. And when I left,
Xylie gets fired. Can't get fired if you already quit, motherfucker. You know,
great.
I meant to get a cake. I meant to go get a cake and smash myself in the face. I might have to do that in the video for you.
It's hard. It's really, a lot of people don't see that, you know?
I have a lot of health issues, and it's just...
I know.
You know, because I've told you.
What?
Also, Xylie, just putting this out there. If you have kidney issues, why the fuck are you drinking? Just saying.
I know because you've told me. I know you and I are on some of the same medicines, and I know what I went through.
Listen, y'all will be fine without me, and y'all will fucking prosper. I promise. Y'all will be good.
Tell you this, you will be missed. I know that for a fact.
I have a lot of outside shit that I just can't. I can't do this and that.
Yeah.
I can't deal with it. So I'm not just leaving Rewind. I'm leaving the LCU.
Yeah.
So don't worry about me. Believe me. Don't worry about me. I've always been a hustler. I got to do what I got to do. You know what I mean?
You'll be good. Like, you were here because you wanted to be, not because you had to be.
This is something that people don't fucking understand, all right? I am privileged because I don't have to do this for money. I don't need this for money. I stream because I love to stream. I love the actual, I don't have to do it for money. I don't care. It's nothing personal. I gotta go.
No, yeah. Well, that's understandable.
It was you know what? I'm leaving because they found Tupac's killer. I'm leaving because I listened to a Biggie Smalls album. Shut up! We all know why you left. Because the GOAT is back. We don't want to hear none of that BS.
We love Xylie. I don't want Xylie to leave.
I know.
Well, I'm leaving.
I was so upset. You meant a lot to a lot of people around here. You know you do. So I heard you saying that you didn't mean nothing to nobody.
Yeah, that's wrong. Like, that's wrong.
Yeah. Never stop loving you, bitch.
Keep on loving you. Xylie, if this is your last episode, and I hope everything gets worked out, but I understand either way. Anything you want to say to the audience before we call it a night?
I love all of you, even the haters. Thank you for everything.
Actually, I have the original one right here. Okay, Xylie Star has sadly left the LCU to address a major medical issue pertaining to her kidneys, is what the news used to say.
Oh, okay.
Since it has been edited to not say that, so I'm not sure which one is the correct one, if the most recent one or that one.
If it is for that, get well, Xylie. You never wish anybody to be in the hospital.
Of course not. That's she even said I love you guys, even the haters. But so since then it has been edited and it just says, for numerous reasons. Xylie has left the LCU for numerous reasons, so Tommy C and Billy the Fridge will have to run Reapers and Rewind solo for the time being.
Okay, so 7 hours ago, Xylie posted, sometimes you just got to make tough choices. It sucks, but if it's better for your IRL, then you got to do it. I will always have love for the LCU, no matter what. Do you think Xylie's coming back? Because by the sounds of it, it looks like Xylie's gone for good.
I mean, I hope she'll be back. I think she'll be back. I think that way you said that, maybe you hope she isn't gonna be back, but I think she'll be back.
I hope so. Now look,
do you?
Just so in case nobody, of course I do.
Do
of
you?
Of course I do.
She says that this is her last day in Lolcow.
Okay, guys, I'm sorry, but I'm sorry. Do you see this? Do you see this? Sorry, I had to goon for 2.2 seconds. Okay, we can go back to the video.
Oh, she's leaving the universe?
Apparently.
In your opinion, Lisi,
that's such a crazy sounding sentence, man.
In your opinion, Lisi, was she over emotional because she was drinking for Billy's birthday, or you think she's just stone cold sober for the most part and serious?
I think it's a mixture of things.
Xylie got over there with some real life stuff with her husband in the background. Started crying on the fucking show.
Ladybug, I don't know who it is, but listen, dude. What's up? You can come on over. I might need another co-host on top of the one I already have. So yeah. The only requirement is you have to do the entire stream with your shirt off, though. Just saying.
She said this will be her last episode on Rewind because people said that she was destroying Rewind, and she was letting a lot of things get to her, and she has some real life shit going on. So she'll make the right decision. She'll talk to Keemstar and she'll do what she's got to do.
Yeah, well, I hope whatever's going on with Xylie
that Xylie's not going to return.
I can't say that. I wouldn't know that. That's too early to say that. She never mentioned that to me.
Okay.
Hey, listen. That's another one. Okay, I that was my other yeah. Reaction. Yep.
But I just hope whatever's going on with Xylie, she's okay.
Facts.
Yep.
Do you think Xylie actually left because your mama's back, or do you think she left because she has some real life personal shit
I
happening?
think it's a little bit. I think it's a little bit of both.
A little bit of both.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You did.
Listen, reaction. If you know him, send him on over. Well, I got a show for him.
Definitely get the cherry on top, but there is other personal stuff. Look, the point of me joining is like, we need Xylie here, though. We actually do, though. Xylie's great for the LCU. People,
I think we need
love
Xylie
her.
gone so people can see why we need her here. They need to miss her first because people take her for granted.
She needs to take as much time as she needs. She's having some IRL things going on that she doesn't want to discuss, which respectfully, I get it. And you know what? It is what it is, right?
Right.
Yeah.
She'll be back. She ain't gone. I can tell you that. She ain't gonna go nowhere.
Right.
Oh
She
no,
wants to-
she'll still be in
Yeah,
the
she'll still be
community
here.
even if
Yeah.
she's not streaming. So
Yeah.
But she's out of the LCU. She left the server.
oh, she left the server.
Pretty sure, yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, but she's done that before.
Lady, I won't just give him instant intern. He can get instant host, okay? Instantaneously. I will gladly give him a host Monday through Thursday. Friday's taken, sorry.
Before when she's drank and got upset. She's left for the night and just, wanted to bounce for the night.
What was Xylie known for? Shrieking.
Just
I
sucks.
cheered.
You cheered?
I cheered. I had a celebration. I put on Cool in the Gang. I got up. I danced. It was a party last night, all right? I could hear that El Mariachi music in my head.
Oh, well, I want her to do what's best for her, but it sucks. Like, I feel bad. You know?
Why do you feel bad?
Because, like, obviously something that was going on in her life that was really heavy. Like, I get that for sure. And then when it all came out, she was like, I know no one's going to care about that. Because, yeah, we're up here and we're kind of, we're just here to entertain and stuff. So as far as, like, what's going on in real life, nobody really cares about that. And that is true.
I'm a little bit upset today because Xylie left last night at like 3 a.m. I don't really want to get into it right now. But yeah, other than that, I'm fine. Yeah.
I actually some people said if like Boogie wasn't here, there wouldn't be an LCU. That's not true. There would. Xylie being gone, is there an LCU? I don't know. That's like a major hit. That's like a when Billy left hit. Like that's a pretty big fucking hit. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, Xylie and Billy and I were in a call last night at like 3 a.m. or 2 a.m. and she was crying and she was really broken up, and that's kind of put me in a bad mood. She has some IRL stuff going on I'm not going to talk about on air, but then also
Dimitri, thanks for the sub.
Your guy being back, the one dude, I can't think of his name.
I'm just gonna leak it. I'm gonna leak it. Xylie has an what is it called when your toenail like hurts you?
Oh,
It's
ingrown toenail.
She is ingrown toenail. Yeah.
Ow! Fuck, those are terrible.
Terrible. For everyone that loves Xylie, can we get some like W Xylies in chat? Maybe a dono here and there, because I know she's watching. And I don't know if she's ever coming back. If I'm being totally honest, but like I feel like maybe we can manipulate her to come back.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, well, that actually would be nice, as a matter of fact. I told her to not watch. I told her to click don't recommend channel, to be honest with you. Not to like shit on you, but I'm saying like she needs a solid break from this place. She was crashing the fuck out. Did she talk to you? She said she was going to try to talk to you. Did she reach out in private?
Yeah, she told me.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
She basically
How do you
told
feel
me
about that?
Well, I'm not going to talk about my private conversations with Xylie, but
fair.
If she doesn't come back, she will be so greatly missed here. Like she is like literally more important than Boogie to the LCU.
Security guy, thank you so much. Security guy says, thank you, family. Huge fan of you and all small YouTuber as well in Las Vegas. Hey, we're not too far from each other. I like Vegas. My favorite spot is to stay there is the Aria. I actually have 4 free nights there that at some point I got to use. So who knows? Maybe we'll do an IRL from Las Vegas. All right, where are we? Okay. I think most of this is just everyone speculating bullshit, more bullshit, more bullshit. Okay. Yes, that's exactly what it is. Well, pull this back up here real quick. What has Xylie actually accomplished? It is easy to lose insight when you're covering drama. Okay? Regardless whether someone likes Xylie, she has accomplished some legitimate online things. She built her own channel. Her channel currently has approximately 12.8K subscribers. Listen, I'm fighting just to get 500 so I can get friggin' monetized, right? And around 1,000 videos. She developed a recognized brand. Xylie Gets Real became an established identity in the commentary space. She became a LCU personality. She went from covering internet drama to participating in one of the most internet's largest locale/commentary ecosystems. I wouldn't say it's largest anymore, but you know what I mean. And she became associated with Rewind. The Billy and Xylie pairing became recognizable throughout enough that even discussions after the change to Rewind continued comparing later hosts to that combination, which is true. Her biggest strengths. If Xylie were being fair, Xylie's biggest strength appears to be research and finding material. Even people that criticize her have acknowledged that she is good at locating clips, even though she has a docu team that does it for her in the LCU, and understanding the background behind the story. That is a useful skill commentary creators. She's also willing to get involved. She doesn't appear to be someone that sits completely on the sidelines. That is exactly what you can make someone and that can make someone entertaining and confrontation. Entertaining and confrontational. But her biggest weakness, the biggest criticism isn't necessarily her opinions. It's her reactions. A recurring theme among critics is that Xylie sometimes became emotionally invested in the drama that she's supposed to be covering. That can create a problem. A commentator becomes part of a story. And once you become part of a story, objectivity, whatever, becomes nearly impossible. That is something that I just have to point out. For those that are just tuning in, here's kind of Xylie's timeline. Xylie Gets Real launched, builds a commentary audience. 2023-2024 commentary reactions, research streams, and internet drama become a major part of her channel. In 2024-2025, she became increasingly connected with the Lolcow ecosystem. 2024 and late 2024, early 2025, Xylie became associated with Lolcow Rewind along with Billy the Fridge. In 2025, Rewind became a major part of her public identity. In May of 2025, a major Billy and Xylie argument generated a significant community discussion. The summer of 2025, debate develops around Xylie's potential community manager role. September of 2025, more disputes involving Billy and the decision of Rewind becoming public discussion. 2026, Xylie remains an established LCU personality. August 14th of 2026 reports that the community decision emerges that Xylie has left the LCU. Right? Well, we all know that she left the LCU. Will she be back? We don't know. We don't care. I don't really give two shits, but here it is. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you. I appreciate every single one of you that come in and watch me this evening. I know there's other shows that you could be tuning into. I appreciate each and one of my subscribers. Thank you for getting me where I need to be. And eventually, we'll get there to monetization. If you haven't yet, or you want to, I'd be greatly appreciated. There is a playlist on my YouTube channel that is at Lolcow_Asylum, where you can just search Lolcow Asylum. It'll pop up, called Lolcow of the Week. Please go rewatch that. It's a whole playlist. Have it playing in the background. I'd really appreciate that. It gets me my watch hours. Even if you put it on, go to work, make sure you like and share the stream. That's how I get, my views and all that. I do appreciate each and one of you. I appreciate my mod team. I appreciate the fellow hosts that are in here, like Stallion and Twisted. Lady Reaper was in here. She's my co-host. We also go live every Friday. We do Lolcow of the Week usually, or something else, depending what it is. During the week, you'll find a few different things. I might cover some LCU stuff. I might cover some paranormal stuff. But it's how it works. But I do appreciate you. I love each and every one of you, because the time that you spend here watching me is time that you could have been watching a different show, spending time with your family and friends, but you're here watching me. I appreciate you. Even though Keemstar calls you all dumb and stupid, but you're not dumb and stupid. You're just our, great community. If you haven't yet, in my description of my channel is two different links. One is a link to my Lolcow Wonderlands Discord. The other one is a link tree to the Misfits Mafia. You'll also find in the link to the Discord for Misfits Mafia in that, and also all the other streamers that are there. Right, you can catch up without giving them watch. If for some reason you feel so inclined and want to be part of a docket team, I could always use clips and stuff like that. You're more than welcome to send me stuff and all that. But I do appreciate you. Thank you for watching me. I know, solo streams is not my thing. It's I don't know, but whatever. I appreciate each and one of you. Thank you so much once again. Take care of one another. But most importantly, take care of yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, have a great night. My name is Asylum, and thank you for coming to Lolcow Asylum. Don't forget, we have our padded rooms ready for you whenever you are.
She tryna spin the narrative. She wanna act like I'm crazy. I got released from the asylum, so goddamn I got money. She tryna spin the narrative. She wanna act like I'm crazy. I got released from the asylum, so goddamn I got money. They said they sent the Reaper, so I sent mine. Except mine's a lady. Hey, Lady Reaper came to take your soul. Meetings went left, Can't decide up on or go. She the type to come and show you how it's done. The content went from drama to the old chat having fun. We ran up all these views up, she go get it done. Lady Reaper took you out the vibe and show you what's behold. Don't you dare try to walk outside, man, it's getting cold. From the fact that Asylum made it off the court. Lolcow, this the Lolcow Wonderland. Asylum and Lady Reaper came to turn up again. Check the clock, then check it again. Asylum come, you ain't standing a chance. Content, breaking in the dance. The mob said don't be afraid. I got options, but I'm here to stay. Mom said jump, don't be afraid. Hop off the porch, I'ma be mad. We came from the gutters in a wonderland. Asylum the man, don't you understand? Talk too fast and he take your hand. This the live stream where we take a stand. Two against y'all when we fight for fans. Middle finger up to the government. We hate the other side, so it's them who's gonna face the punishment. God won't judge us, but we'll judge her with his covenant. Had so many issues, I had a ton of it. She tryna spin a narrative. She wanna act like I'm crazy. I got released from the asylum, so goddamn I got money. She tryna spin a narrative. She wanna act like I'm crazy. I got released from the asylum, so goddamn I got